Hello guys, my name is Caleb. I'm from KCNE Studios, and today we're going to be doing another Monster Talk episode. We're going to be talking about all the new, basically Kaiju movies coming out and the new Godzilla games. So, I kind of wanted to do this in order, the way these things are coming out. So, for this year, 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018. Okay, so the Godzilla game. Well, this game pretty much just popped up out of nowhere. I mean, it came from Japan. We saw those images on a magazine. I mean, there was one picture on a magazine, and then pretty much now, about a month or a couple weeks later, we have all these pictures. We see images of the Super X. I think we saw all Super X's. Super X 1, 2, and 3 actually. That's 4. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. We saw images of Kiryu. We saw the Maser tanks, and even Godzilla 2014. So our Godzilla. Sounds like this is only gonna be a one-player game, but that's fine. And I have a PlayStation 3, so I'll just import it. It's not that big of a deal for me. Now, everyone's just really, really excited about this game. And I kind of am. I just don't want people to be too excited, because this could come back to disappoint us. Here's how we should be. We should be like, awesome, there's a new Godzilla game. Let's hope it's good. We're pretty much already just saying this is going to be good, which I just don't want anyone to get disappointed with it, because we could always have another letdown like Zilla and all that. Final Wars looked good. It looks really good until it came out, and then people were just like, oh, nah, not really. And with Zilla even. Now with this game, that's probably not going to happen. I'm just saying, I don't think we should be too excited about this game. It's hard for me, but I think we could do it. I honestly think it's going to be a good game. It's going to make up for Smash 3 being the terrible Godzilla 60th anniversary game. And, okay, I honestly, that's pretty much all I really know about this game. And I mean, I've put all these pictures on Pinterest, but really all that we know is these few little things. But I mean, we can make guesses, but honestly, we don't really know much. People are saying that it could be like the Godzilla Generations game, and that would be awesome. But I don't know. We just gotta wait and see. So let's go to 2015 with the new Gamera movie coming out. Now, all we really got was information saying that we would get news on a new Gamera movie the day that Godzilla 2014 came out, ironically, but I never remembered seeing anything. They said it was going to come out in a Japanese magazine, and either it has already come out and just no one's really seen it. No Americans have seen it to be able to put it on the internet, even Japanese people, so we could translate it somehow. But honestly, we don't know much about this movie. We don't know anything about this movie other than there's going to be a new movie. Now the question is, are they going to go with the Heisei type? Are they going to continue with Gamera the Brave? That would be interesting. Are they going to they couldn't make it as bad as the Showa series. They couldn't. So I'm not even gonna say that. Yeah. I think it's too early to even. Well, not that it's too early to speculate. It's just that we don't know anything about this. Like, at least with Godzilla, we got solid information. Well, this is solid information, but at least we got, like, a poster, a Comic-Con panel or whatever. But we really just don't know much about this Gamera movie. I'm hoping they go with the Heisei era type, but we don't really know. They could even start something new. I mean, they could do something original. I mean, that's pretty much all we really have to know about this. Now King Kong. So same with this. All we really know is that they're doing one. We don't have much information. I heard there was a Comic-Con image, or there was a King Kong image shown there, but at least we have some stuff to speculate about. Now, since instead of Legendary and Warner Brothers, it's Legendary and Universal, now that they're coming together, because Universal owns King Kong, right, with Peter Jackson's 2005 King Kong. Now that they're coming together, this is going to be awesome. So, they did say it's a reboot, so actually, yes, we did get a little more information about this. Could they connect it to Godzilla? Definitely. I mean, if King Kong's like a huge thing, like the leatherback, like the leatherback, basically. I mean, just that big gorilla type thing. If that's the deal, they could do a Godzilla versus King Kong, Godzilla versus Pacific Rim kind of thing, right? I mean, that would be awesome. But the other questions is it going to be in the 1930s style, or is it going to be sorry, I'm just really not focusing right now. It's really hot in this room. But are they going to go with the 1930s, 1939, I think, or are they going to go with that, like, modern day? Sorry, that took me too long to get it. It could even be modern days, right? They could do it like that. I mean, there's not many rules with King Kong with a reboot other than it has to be on an island and has to be a guy on a boat going to film it, and then he comes back and kind of just freaks people out in the city. King Kong in the 1930s, in his first movie or whatever, he did more damage than Zilla did. I know, it's sad. King Kong actually pushed a train down, and that alone is more than Zilla did. It's pretty sad, but that's just something I wanted to point out. Now, Pacific Rim with 2017. Okay, so I haven't actually seen the interview with Guillermo del Toro or whoever they interviewed. I don't even know who they interviewed. No, I think it was Guillermo del Toro. But so Gypsy Danger 2.0. That's awesome. I mean, they can't bring him back. I mean, because they destroyed the portal. They just got to make a new one in general. So we could expect a whole new look for him. Honestly, I mean, they could keep some attributes, but they said that they're gonna keep him quite similar. Yes. So I heard that there's also gonna be more daytime fights. That's going to be really cool. I like daytime fights. I think the first Pacific Rim had too much, like rain, sea, ocean battles, and neon lights. Because the neon lights were kind of annoying, right? But I'm guessing we're going to get some totally new, completely original monsters, Jaegers, stuff like that. They could even, okay, now we gotta talk about the Jaegers that they could bring back. They could, so, first of all, let's just think about all the Jaegers, all the unknown Jaegers. If you ever looked at the Pacific Rim wiki, they talk about all these Jaegers that they made, but there's like no images of them. I mean, they only have images of a few. But what they could do is they could take some of the Jaegers that were damaged from like back before the movie, basically the pre-movie Jaegers and stuff like that. They could bring them back and upgrade them as well. Like, say there's one in a museum or something. The Pan Pacific Defense Corps or whatever they are. They come knocking on their door and they say, "Hey, we need to use that Jaeger now," and they could just upgrade it, make it look totally boss. If they brought Tacit Ronin back, that would be awesome. I have him on the mobile device game, and he's really cool to use. Now, with the Jaegers that they used in the actual movie, now pretty much all of the Jaegers were just completely destroyed besides Crimson Typhoon and Cherno Alpha. Now, they could definitely bring back Crimson Typhoon. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if they bring him back, because the only reason like he stopped fighting was because his head got like tore off by Otachi's tail thing. And that's pretty much it. Like, his head's really small, and he just fell in the ocean, and they could just take that back and upgrade him, give him a new head, and it's basically Crimson Typhoon 2.0. There you go. They could also do Cherno Alpha 2.0 but this would be a little more difficult because his whole head was like melted off by the Otachi. Otachi just wrecked face in that movie. Yeah. But I think Cherno Alpha 2.0 would be a little more difficult because his whole head was melted off. But he lasted a pretty long while. Like, he lasted since, he's a Mark 1, and he was taking on, like, and he's, like, still works. They said they had him for 6 years, or something like that. So, Charlie Hunnam is still going to be in this movie. That's okay. I guess he was a good main character. He played that role pretty well. But there's also going to be Hannibal Chow, the Chinese, or he's not Chinese, but the black market guy. He's a very interesting character. I'm glad that they're keeping him in. Now the two characters that they hope they keep in, and that they're probably going to keep in, are I don't remember their names for some reason, but it was the crazy guy who has all the kaiju organs and the mathematician guy. Those guys were like my two favorite characters from that movie. Yeah, there's not too much to talk about. I also heard that there's gonna be something about new planets. I didn't hear that correctly when they said something about that, but is it gonna be the humans had to leave the planet, maybe because the Kaiju blue infection like got even worse, everyone had to go onto a different planet? Or could it be the aliens coming from another planet? And that's another thing to talk about. Like, what am I talking about? There's a whole lot to talk about this movie. I mean, really, what am I thinking? And the biggest question is, how will the aliens come back? Now, I think Rob from ETN said this. He said something about, well, they only blew up part of their planet that knocked out the portal. They could still come back, because that's only a whole part of our planet. Because if their planet is like ours, and it probably is what they could do. It only nuked that part, and then another alien colony on that planet or whatever, they make another portal that goes to Earth, or it could be other aliens. You know, there's a whole lot of speculation that could be done for this movie. But I'm very excited about this movie. Yeah, I think I'm really excited about this. So let's go to Godzilla with 2018 or 2019 or whatever year it's gonna be in. So King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan confirmed. Well, they're not confirmed for the movie. They've been allowed to use. Holy cow! That's like just. I nearly pooped myself when I heard that. Just holy cow. Now what I'm thinking they're gonna do is, I really doubt that they're gonna go with the whole aliens coming thing. Cause I don't think King Ghidorah is gonna be like that. Cause if they have him in the next movie or even the third movie, what he's probably gonna be is it's probably gonna be his GMK origin. He's just gonna be like an ancient creature. He could be good or bad. Like, I imagine Mothra is going to be a good guy. So what might even end up happening is Mothra and Godzilla have to fight Rodan and King Ghidorah. Or it's going to be Ghidorah the three-headed monster again. Or vice versa, it's going to be like GMK, where Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah have to go against Godzilla. And that would be interesting. If you remember back to my Godzilla 2014 backwards review, I did some speculation on that. Yeah. There's a whole lot to talk about this movie, and I'm just seriously excited. I really wish it wasn't this late though, but I mean it was coming that late, but you know what? This could be our kaiju genre coming back. I mean, I honestly don't think that it's going to replace the superhero genre, because if you look at that, superhero stuff is everywhere. You could even go to Academy and see like a Batman or Captain America sign on a Nike shirt or something like that. You'd have to see a freaking Godzilla on a Nike shirt. Do we ever see that happening? I mean, that would just be awesome. See the mainstream stuff get all Godzilla-y, but I don't know. You know, if that does happen, great, but if it doesn't happen, you know what? More for us. I mean, I honestly don't really care if Godzilla gets popular. I just want people to respect it, and now I think after Godzilla 2014, they respect it fine. But yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. I really wanted to get this video out because I got so excited about all this news, and yes, I am listening to all of the new stuff coming out. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to check us out on Pinterest. Make sure to check us out on Pinterest, Etsy, and Facebook. So have a great day, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.